Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Not Your Journey. Thanks for tuning in. This week we're going to be finishing up our cookbook challenge. We cooked our way through the Trim Healthy Table Cookbook. Well, not all the way through, but we did put a dent in a few recipes. So stay tuned to the end and I will wrap up what went well this week and what did not. So thanks, and here we go. We will be making a family favorite. Actually, it's crazy easy curry. Usually my husband makes this and we use the Instant Pot. So let's get started. He's been making this a while, so he has his own special creativity toward the recipe, I guess you would call it. Whatever way he's decided makes it best. So we're taking the fat off the coconut and then putting the milk in the Instant Pot. All right, we have our initial ingredients in our Instant Pot and we're cooking it for about, what do you cook for, hon? 10 minutes?
10 and 10 rest.
All right, just got finished up and we're about to serve. All right, here we go. Looks delicious. Got some peas, some cauliflower, chicken. Let's see how it tastes. Delicious as always. All right, we are taking on a big project today. We're going to be doing the marvelous make-ahead meatballs. We'll probably have a few for dinner tonight and then be able to save the rest for a few meals maybe later this week. So I have my ingredients all set up, ready to go, and we're ready to get started. Okay, I should have videoed my paste in the food processor, but this is what we have, the paste ingredients all put into the ground beef, and I halved my recipe because we don't need as much as the recipe calls for. But this is the most hated part, where you have to use your hands to freeze and mix this together. Okay, here are my meatballs all prepped up, ready to go in the oven. I ended up with 4 varying size pans for half of the recipe. Right, here's the meatballs all finished. I did just combine them all into one pan when I took them out of the oven. But there they are, ready to eat. All right, here we have a couple meatballs, my leftover potatoes. Let's see how they taste. Those are good. I'm looking forward to trying them in a couple recipes. They're just a tad salty for me, which some of the THM recipes do tend to be heavy on the salt for me. But I'll just make a note of that for next time. Okay, we're back with today's recipe. New hair, same messy style. So it's still me. But we're going to do meatballs, rice, and gravy today. Okay, I have my ingredients set up here. This is my leftover cooking liquid from my meatballs I made the other day. Our ingredients ready. And then over here on the stove, we're going to be making our gravy. And then also I have some rice that we're going to have with our meatballs starting to simmer. You can have this with brown rice, cauliflower rice, depending on whether you want an SE meal or a pool. Why does that word sound weird? But I'm actually making white rice because that's all I have. So let's get started on our gravy. Okay, I've got my liquid. I brought it to a boil here. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some Glucki, a little at a time. Give it a stir. Sprinkle in some more. And we'll see if that does the job. Okay, my gravy's not super thick, but the last time I used the Glucki, it really thickened up on me. after we turned off the heat. So I think that's going to be fine for us. And I'll plate it up next. And here we are with our beautiful, delicious meatballs with gravy. Meatballs and gravy taste test. That's got a nice flavor to it. I like it. It's a winner. Okay, it's late and we have not made our meal for the day. So we're just gonna whip up a speedy chocolate milk, literally what it's called, speedy chocolate milk, for a nighttime snack. So let's go. Okay, we're mixing away. Here we go. Cheers. Tastes like milk. Good morning. It's brunch time and some big bowl egg scrams sounded delicious this morning, so that's what I'm about to make. Okay, I have most of my ingredients ready to go. And then I also started sauteing some onions and mushrooms. I had a bunch of mushrooms that needed to be used up today. So I won't use all of these in the omelet or egg scramble, but I went ahead and then I'll probably just put half of these in a Tupperware and I can eat them tomorrow. Okay, I have half my veggies and I added some spinach to steam up. And then I have my egg mixture all scrambled and ready to go in there. All right, I've got everything together in my skillet. I really like vegetables, so that looks good to me. Now, I probably, for my own personal preference, should have cut the spinach up a little bit more. I don't mind spinach, but that's probably a little much for myself. So making scrambled eggs is not one of my strong suits. So in my pan, stuck to my nonstick pan, which is annoying, but yeah. I mean, my kids make really good scrambled eggs. They have way more patience than me. So this isn't the best scrambled egg portion, but it's okay. Okay, here's the final product. Ignore my beets on the side. I'm not happy with my own cooking skills for this, which is, I can make a complicated meal, but I cannot make scrambled eggs. Don't ask. All right, here we go. It tastes okay. It's like I put too much spinach in there, but it's good. I love eggs, and I like, as I said, I love veggies. So, and it will be a very filling brunch for me. Okay, welcome back. It's another green bean night. Tonight we're going to be doing green fries in the oven. So let's check out our ingredients. All right, we've got everything ready to go. Got our green beans, frozen green beans. So it's an easy, quick side dish and just zhuzh it up a little bit. Okay, here we have our green beans. They are ready to go into the oven. A little bit of seasoning, salt and pepper. Added some pats of butter. And now we'll stick them in the oven. Here are our green beans fresh out of the oven. They look pretty good. Taste test on our green fries. Very nicely flavored. Mine are a little cold. I left them sit too long, but I think that they're pretty good. Much better than the canned ones. These are the frozen ones. I like these green beans a lot better. Today on the Ultra Fancy Cooking Show, we're going to be making Hubby Lovin chicken. Now, unfortunately, I probably should have got these out a little bit sooner, but it's a long cooking process, so I'm hoping they will be fine. All right, here I have all our seasonings ready to coat the chicken and my helper who's going to do the action. Go ahead and get started. Just mix all those seasonings together. Very nice. All right, here's our finished chicken. Sorry, I forgot to record when it was going in the oven, but it looks delicious. Okay, happy Lovin chicken. That's some good chicken. Okay, thanks for coming back and sticking with us to the end of the video. As you will have seen, there were several days that I missed this month. A couple things that were happening is we did have my wedding anniversary was this month, so we did eat out during that day, and then we went away for the weekend. So automatically that was about 3 days that I did not pre-plan for, and that I did not cook. And then there may have been a couple other days missed. If you're new to my channel, just wanted to reiterate that this for me was not about cooking healthy meals or joining the Trim Healthy Mama plan. This was a challenge. This is more about me trying to accomplish some short-term actions that allow me to feel a bigger accomplishment towards those longer-term goals. So the Trim Healthy Table allowed me to try some new recipes, find some new food I like, and both of those will benefit me as I am trying to lose weight and eat healthier. Now I have a collection of recipes that I can add to my repertoire. And also just accomplishing something. But as you can see, as the month went on, my motivation lessened. And I know one of the reasons was at the beginning of the month, I had really planned out a week full of meals and I had grocery planned for those. And as we got to the last third of the month, I was more flying by the seat of my pants and not always having the ingredients I needed to make the meals. We also sometimes have a lot of leftovers, and with my son, the leftover eater in college, there are times when I feel like there's just too much food, and I did not want to add to the excess in my refrigerator. But, you know, there's always an excuse when you're a person who's used to making those to yourself. However, I think that these short-term goals are really helping me see where some of my faults lie, and hopefully long-term they'll help me be able to set up systems so when I get to those points where I want to give up or no longer continue down the best path for myself, that I can recognize that and turn things around. So there is a video about the whole goal setting on my channel. It's a longer talking video. But if you're interested in why I'm doing any of those, you can certainly check out that video, and I'll link it in the cards at the end. So thanks again. Next month we're going to be doing some Optavia meals, and I am working my way through a NaNoWriMo book challenge. So I'll be talking more about that next time. Thanks so much. Have a great day.